Hi Aries, welcome back to POSH. I am doing my Lost Loved One reading for you today, and let's see how it goes. I hope this video finds you well. If anything's not going well, I hope things turn in your favor very, very soon, Aries. So I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot. This is by Deborah Blake, and it is almost Halloween. So I did promise I'd be doing a Lost Loved One spread again for you. So here it goes. In the light of the light, through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. We already have a card coming out, and it's the world. So I'm going to take that, put it on the side, because when they pop out like that, usually for me, it's either the overall energy for the reading, or it could just be a little sidebar of a message for you, okay? So what I did is we have the World card come out here. Sorry for the pause. But I have the cord card separated because with this Lost Loved One reading, which our loved ones are never lost, it's really a loved one spread. So I'm going to pull a cord card, okay? And then that's the person that is coming through to you. And then we'll do the loved one spread. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. All my playlists categorized by month. Please hit like and subscribe and spread the love, because the more that I have subscribers and the more that I have likes, it definitely does help me move forward to do more of the videos for you, which I really love to do. And I appreciate all my subscribers very, very much. I wish you many blessings, and let's get to this reading, Aries. Page of Pentacles is coming through. Right away, I can tell you right now, I feel that this is a younger male energy coming through for you, Aries, that is a happy-go-lucky. Like, let's flip the coin in the air, see where we land. And that's how they'll find their direction, which way to go. It's a very grounded energy. Page of Pentacles is a mature page. They were mature for their years in some aspects, not every aspect. But I feel that this younger male that's coming through for you had to grow up fast, possibly had to take care of younger siblings, had to take care of things, had to take care of parents, had to take care of you. And that's what I'm getting coming through for you. I feel like when they passed, they were at a crossroads. I also feel they're coming through because you are at a crossroads and they have a message for you. So let's see what it is, okay? So that's who's coming through. So I am using Everyday Witch by Deborah Blake. I have this in the mini deck too. It's very, very tiny. It's so tiny. I have it in this bag. It's really tiny. I tend to keep a little black obsidian stone in my tarot bags. Well, this time I have an amethyst. But I do tend to keep a stone. Not always, but I do tend to keep a stone. It's usually black obsidian though, or amethyst. Usually like really tiny this size to cleanse them. Then I put my stones out in the moonlight. I mean, you don't have to wait for the full moon to put your stones in the moonlight. If you want to cleanse them, you could really, look up the moon phases and do that. Right now we're in the waning crescent in Leo. And right now I'm putting out there with the waning crescent, the intention should be to surrender. Not easy to do. Let the universe take over, rest and recover, set new intentions, and prepare for the future, and say the serenity prayer, which is letting go and releasing what you can't control in life. You could always Google the serenity prayer if you like. But this is my mini deck. I'm going to keep this on the side. I think I'm going to use this to clarify. Tiny, tiny, tiny little deck. We'll put that amethyst on there. Right, so We already have a card coming out. Well, I had the World come out as the overall energy. And I feel like you are in a state of learning lessons and stepping into a new portal. So, the first card for the Lost Loved One spread or Loved One spread is Who's Reaching Out? So, who's reaching out is this younger masculine energy. Pages could be feminine energy too. So, if it's a feminine energy that is like very independent, very like strong character, then that applies as well. So take it as it applies, okay? They're reaching out because they want you to look at the big picture. They want you to get up off the couch and they want you to spread your wings, Aries. Aries, you're a fire sign. Emperor is your card. We'll see if that comes out. That's your card from the Major Arcana. And your cardinal sign, you take the lead and the initiative. They definitely want you to get out of your funk, okay? What messages or advice does this younger masculine energy have for you? It's time to really go with the flow and sort of let the wheel turn in your favor, or push the wheel to turn in your favor. Because as you can see, this witchy here has her hand on the wheel. And I do notice the hand is on the wheel, the hand is on the hip. She looks like Vanna White in a witchy sort of way. But her hand is on the house. And you, Aries and Taurus as well, you come up with a lot of home life, foundation, Emperor energy, always behind the scenes. The Emperor is your card, so that Wheel of Fortune's not Emperor, but I'm just putting it out there that her hands is touching the home. I'm getting really strongly the name Stephen. Obviously, Stephen could be a common name, but that's the name I'm getting. I don't get initials. I get Stephen M. Stephen Michael. That could be, M could be the last name. Don't force it. If it doesn't fit, if it's not your message, don't force it. It's for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and any other aspects of Aries that is in your natal chart. So if you have Jupiter in Aries, you have Mercury in Aries, if you look at your natal chart and any aspects of Aries in your chart. The message is, let the wheel turn. They're reaching out to let you know to look at the big picture. You're stuck in a funk. You have a lot of choices, so I'm not totally positive that you will implement their advice because you have Seven of Cups here. But I feel that your choices lately are definitely leading towards love. Self-love or just love in general. Opening your heart chakra and just leading with your heart with things. I have Aquarius energy come out here with I have the Star card with the Empress. This card is telling me how will you implement their advice, and their advice is really about choices. Choices and letting the wheel turn. I feel for some of you, Aries, that there is hope and faith regarding a pregnancy, an impending Either someone is trying to become pregnant or they already are, and there may be an issue. It may also just be that you're not sure whether you're a male or female, because you could become, motherly in many different ways. And there's many different ways to have a child. You could birth a child, you could adopt a child, you could have surrogates. So I'm putting out there, this applies to everyone. And there may be some, it's like you're very strong about how you want to create the life for this child, but at the same time, you really need to balance like earth and sky, and like have like a balance within yourself. The child's birthday could be Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Anyway, those dates change every 2 years, so every other year, I believe. You need to, as the Empress here with the star, it is really having hope and faith and really using that as grounding yourself in that Empress energy to bring to life whatever you are birthing, bring to fruition whatever you're birthing. But you are definitely in that creation mode. So if this is not a child, it could be something significant within your life. So I'm going to review it, okay? Because I got lost in the cards a little bit. I feel like it's a very strong reading when I do these readings, and I haven't done them for a while. The last postings I did were probably about 6 days ago. So, but these are pretty strong readings. Definitely Stephen. And any name that is Stevens could be a last name, but it's coming through very strong. I'm not being shown how this person died, but I am getting very strongly that there was a fall or something like that. So I don't know if it's a literal fall that happens, or it's a fall from grace that happens, or whatever it is, but I'm getting it very strongly. And they're coming through, and card 2 is saying why they're reaching out. To have you look at the big picture and really open your eyes and be strategic and planning like about what you want for the future. But I also feel 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands as well could also have to do with traveling and relocating. Those 2 cards are very strong for me. They're different, but for me, they have to do with moving. So it's moving on, moving physically. But really, when you make a move, you really have to look at the big picture. And it's like standing back and looking, waiting for your ships to come in. Sometimes you have to wait for things to complete and resolve before you can make the next move. So I feel all that ball of wax I just said is why this person is coming through. And the advice I have for you, it is regarding the home. I feel like you're being told to be diligent in your plans for a new home or restructuring the home life that you have. As far as implementing their advice with the 7 of Cups, I feel that you're overwhelmed by the choices. I feel that people see that you are, or maybe you have a helper here. Other than this person, you might have someone outside you, an older woman that may be helping you. But I feel that there is some confusion about whether or not you're going to implement their advice, or really how you're going to implement their advice. I feel like your heart is sort of like tied up in your choices. It's blocking those choices you have for yourself. How will you implement their advice? By being Empress, stepping into Empress energy, and also the Star. You can see her holding her stomach here. You know, it's like she's almost guarding. I feel for some people that this page coming through also could have been a miscarriage or a lost child. And the message for you, Aries, is to try again. And that's why you have the Empress energy here with the Star, hope and faith. And I do feel it's significant that some of you do have either the child's birth date passing, or if it is more, you know, an older, as a Page of Pentacles, an older male, that Aquarius plays in that birth date. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you are like really, whether or not you're implementing their advice really has to do with you taking a pause with the Hangman. Queen of Pentacles, financially, and also the way you see your home and your career and everything else. It's like you're taking a pause to make sure that you're set up to make that next move in the right way. This is really a death and a rebirth about how you see yourself. And I feel that you can't implement their advice or what they're saying, like to let the wheel turn in your favor, because you are really still in the mode of restructuring your home life and really how you see yourself with that. And that's why you have the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card, which is death, Scorpio energy, death and transformation. It's almost like you're wearing a mask, and it's like you don't want to let people see. It might be like a personal inner journey for you with your heart, and you can't implement their advice to look at the big picture and move forward until you do that inner work within yourself. But once you do, you will be the Empress and the Star, and that is how you will implement their advice. You have some feeling like you have to stand your ground in order to get what you want with this. Seven of Wands. And you have to work really, really hard. You really could be concentrating on work. You're working behind the scenes because I have this Eight of Pentacles coming underneath the Queen of Pentacles, underneath the Seven of Cups, and then I have the Chariot. So it's like you're working really hard and trying to balance standing your ground for what you want, having the time and space to make this adjustment within yourself, and then having the Chariot there to make that choice of which way to go. And with the Nine of Cups here, I see wishes will be fulfilled, but how? By putting your faith in that Ten of Pentacles, in those long-term goals. So I do feel that your wishes will be fulfilled with these long-term goals. Whoever this was that passed, this Page of Pentacles, they were definitely a significant part of your life. And when I see the Chariot here clarifying, it's like, which way, right? You're going to make that move. You're going to move forward. But in your own time, in your own timing. You're listening, you're getting the message, but in your own time. And there are signs around you where you can feel, this energy coming through. But the world's here. This is all about, whole reading is about the next chapter of your life and being more carefree about it, not being so structured. I think you were very, very structured. I think you really need to go with the flow. And this Seven of Cups here with the Hangman, with the Death card, with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Seven of Wands, to the Eight of Pentacles, to the Chariot. This here is your adjustment that you need to do in order to step into that portal and that next doorway of having that carefree energy a little bit. So that's what I have for you. You do have Nine of Cups here, wishes fulfilled. And it's wishes fulfilled being more zen and maybe, I don't want to say not as structured, but just leaving yourself open to your intuition regarding what you see as your wishes fulfilled in life, regarding your Ten of Pentacles. And that's that long-term way you see yourself, like when you play in the movie to the end of your life, where you see yourself, what are the things that are important to you. And that's the message here for you with this Page of Pentacles. So, namaste. I pray you find your way, Aries. I'll see you next time. Mwah! If you want a reading with me, you can check out my link. Go to actually my About page, and you'll see everything in there, and you can book a reading. Okay? Bye.